Soccer is a sport that is filled with rage and adrenaline. It's a firing sport that is fun to watch, and players try their best to play it with their composure. They try to keep their sport clean, but with so much going on, sometimes players can lose their cool. With so much tension, it's not something impossible to happen. There could be a minor clash between the players of different teams, and sometimes even from the same team. Today we're talking about 5 moments when players lose their cool. So let's figure out which were these moments when these people couldn't control themselves. The first incident is between 2 teammates. When you play on the same team, you don't expect that there will be a clash. But this is soccer, and it's even more unpredictable than my ex. Why do I have to bring her in everything? Now back to the point. This clash happened between Kieran Dyer and Lee Boyer. It happened back in 2005 during a Premier League match between Newcastle United and Aston Villa. Audience expected something that no one was expecting. The audience witnessed Boyer and Dyer brawling in the middle of the field. It was sudden for the audience, but players were expecting this as there was a lot of shouting and abuse in the middle of the game. This whole clash thing happened just because of a pass. According to reports, Dyer intentionally did not pass the ball to Boyer. Teammates successfully separated them both, but they both received red card from the referee. This incident heaped shame on the club and saw the pair suspended for the FA Cup semi-final defeat to Manchester United. This incident went viral, and it was also featured on BBC Sports' countdown of the most bonkers moment in the Premier League. According to further reports, this tension was built up during the practice, and it ended up this way, which wasn't suitable for any of the players or the club. After the match, the team manager came up to the dressing room and knocked some sense into both of them. He said, "If you want to fight, I'll fight both of you right now." Well, actually, he wasn't that polite at all, and I just censored that statement for the sake of it. But you know what he would have said. So, what she learned is never fight your teammate, at least not on the field. He'll receive a red card. The next clash went on a little brutal. So brutal that even the red card and the referee couldn't stop the player, and the whole team was required to separate them. This clash happened during a series of matches between AC Milan and Lazio. There was no previous grudge or anything in this one. The only thing that was there was the pressure of the game and the rage and their adrenaline. This incident happened in the endgame, and it was between the defender Philippe Mexes and Loic Cana. During the endgame, Mexes was tripped by Cana, and it was an honest mistake in the eyes of the referee and the audience. But the defender didn't take it that way. At first, he got furious and clashed with Cana, and then Stefano Mori arrived at the scene to the neck of Stefano Mori. Ricardo Montalivo attempted to contain Mexes' red mist, but could do nothing about him seeing red in the closing stages. Somehow they were able to separate them both, and Mexes was given a red card. The answer to this offense was just beating them. Lazio won this match by 3-1. The best way to take revenge is to prove to people that you're better than them. Now we have seen teammates fighting each other. We also saw opponents fighting each other, but did you ever think what would happen if fans started fighting players? Sounds crazy, right? I mean, fans are there just to enjoy the game and support their team and hope that they win. So, why would they get so much rage that they want to get into the field and clash with the players? It just doesn't make sense, but it's very much true. In 2011, there was a match between Petrol Ploiesti and Steaua Bucharest in Romania. The game was going well, but then something happened. There was a penalty decision that upset the fans. And it wasn't even halftime then. Fans stormed inside the field, and things got ugly pretty soon. 2 Steaua Bucharest players severe injuries after being attacked by fans during the Sunday's ill-tempered league match, and promoted Petrol Ploiesti. Defender George Galamaz, capped 4 times by Romania, sustained a severe facial injury after a Petrol fan invaded the pitch and punched him, initiating an ugly mass brawl in the later stages of the first half of the mid-table clash. The officials had to jump into the scenario to control the crowd. Things got so ugly that it was a scenario of crowd violence, and the match was abandoned. Well, now we know how serious the fans are. It's good to support your team, but this was way too extreme. And I think what fans need to understand is that, at the end of the day, it's a game, and if one side is going to win, then the other side is going to lose, and that's the way it is. And we should accept the outcome, doesn't matter what it is. So the next time you are watching a game, try to stay calm and enjoy it to its fullest. Some players are not just players, they're an idol to many of us. But at the end of the day, they're also humans who can lose their temper. Something like this happened in 2015 with Neymar. During the 2015 Copa America, Neymar got involved in a clash against Colombia. After the match was over and Brazil lost the game, frustrated Neymar threw the ball at a Colombian defender. This was just the start of it. It was shocking from a man who is regarded as amongst the top 5 footballers in the world. Yet again, Neymar showed shocking immaturity and scant regard to the spirit of the game when things conspired to go against him. He also went for a headbutt at Colombian goal scorer Jason Murillo, prompted fellow Colombian Carlos Vaca to clash against Neymar brutally. At last, both of the players received a red card, and Neymar was not able to play the most crucial match of the Copa America for his team. And this teaches us that we should keep our composure sometimes, as we don't know what will be the consequences of the things that we're doing. As John Wick said, "I'm just bearing the consequences of my action." So, think before you act. Well, I was saving the best one for the last. We all know how important the World Cup is, and winning it is everything for any player. It's something that every player wants to do at least once in their life, but only a few are able to achieve this. This is by far the most controversial and the ugliest fight in the history of soccer during the World Cup finals of 2006. The match between France and Italy. It happened between Zinedine Zidane and Marco Materazzi. If you're a soccer fan, then you must be aware of this incident. The reason why it's controversial is that, according to Zidane, Materazzi provoked him by abusing his sister, which resulted in him headbutting Materazzi. After this incident, Zidane was given a red card and he was out of the game. This game went to the penalty shootout, and Italy won the match in the World Cup too. Now, only Zidane and Materazzi know what happened that day, and they both have a different story. The truth is still unknown, but it's a fact that Italy won the match. Maybe it could have been different if this incident didn't occur, but I guess we'll never know. These were all the moments when players lost their control, and fans too for that one time. The outcome could have been different if they had just kept their composure. But these moments will go down in history now, and not for something good. That was all for today. Now, tell us in the comments which one of these moments was your least favorite. Do subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated with the world of football. And press the bell icon to get notifications for every new video. There is always more to learn about soccer, so on the right, we have 8 football moments you'd never forget, and on the left, we have 7 players who have cheated on their wives. Please go check them out. See you next time. Bye.